production. Thank you, my people, for coming back to my channel, for providing eternal support for your unquestionable loyalty. Thank you for sticking around as usual. It will be eternally appreciated. FTC4 Production, for those who had never been in, is a channel dedicated to provide quality intel to the community, the working class, to the people that want to become better, to rise through information that will not cost you anything. And the intel provided, you can actually take advantage of it for free. Free is a very powerful word, cannot be denied. I know not all free things are good, but what you're finding here won't take anything away from your pocket and won't do any bad at all to you or your family or your friends. FTC4 Production is committed to help and give back to the community one way or another. And today, I want to share with you from one of the top best university from the planet Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you Harvard University, understanding customer needs. Yes. Why would I bringing a topic like this on this channel? Well, as you might be aware of, we are in the rat race. We're all trying to get out of the rat race, trying to get out from the heavy system that we are involved with, corporate America. We're trying to create a free path, and where we see every one of us living with our family, happily, smiling in a yacht in the Caribbean, or having fun free, without being submerged in that 8 to 5, 9 to 6, 40 hours a week every time working for a paycheck. We want to get out of that, because if you don't make a push, if you don't push back, if you don't try to figure it out a way to become better, to make it better, to get out of this rat race, trust me, when you open your eyes, you're gonna have gray hair on your head and some other places, and when you get to that point, you realize it's getting too late. What is the only way to get out of this race? Make it big. Well, through investing and making a business. But before you get into that, you have to understand, potentially speaking, other people's needs. If you want to put a business, you have to get into the psychology of what kind of product can you provide to the community, to the people that they might be in demand, that you might be needed to a certain level, that you might break with certain economical barrier that you have been posed at the level of your life. You have to build that craft, and where you become an outsider, somebody that the system doesn't expect you coming from. If you want to become something like that, this is where you gotta start with understanding customer needs. understand what other people need, you're gonna be in the shadows all the time. Yes, I know there are some shortcuts to promote yourself out there. Just like I'm actually learning in this particular channel that I'm being told that I'm actually providing a good um, a niche, but it is not enough. If I want to reach certain audiences, I might actually need the help of SEOs. SEO. I believe that's what it called. And in order to promote yourself better, but that will require money and deal with people that are probably overseas and who know where. But I'm still working on it. I really don't mind that much because everything that I'm doing here in this particular case is for free, not to get out of the rat race. But for you or every one of you that want to become an influencer and you want to live out of these, there are certain shortcuts that you need to take. There are certain technique, there are certain things that you need to understand to make it big. The same thing in every field out there in life. You have to know how things works. Now, on business is basic 101. If you don't understand what the mass needs, you're not gonna have any business at all. You're gonna end up in bankruptcy and you're gonna close way before you open the business at. Okay? This is the reason why I brought this this particular video and this particular course. But not only the course that I'm bringing here is important, but the entity behind this course that is providing it is where you have to pay attention, because understanding customer need can be provided by anyone. But when you're getting a course like this by one of the top-notch elite school on planet Earth, Harvard University, you're gonna get quality here, ladies and gentlemen. No jokes. Quality. And these are 15 minutes Harvard Business School online lesson. Learn how to identify customer needs through this 15-minute Harvard Business School online lesson. This is not just any online class that you take around there. You're gonna take 15 minutes from Harvard for free. Many of us, we're not gonna have in our lifetime the opportunity to get access admitted to a university like this, and having the opportunity to participate in a 15-minute online lesson to identify the customer needs from this university is priceless. I want any one of you to write me down below that you registered to this course. This is something that you shouldn't let go. And you cannot come and say, oh, I don't have the time, I have to do that, I don't know when I'm going to. It's 15 minutes. This is not one of those classroom or lesson that I actually provide in some of the video. I got to spend a few weeks to finish it. This is only 15 minutes of a skill that you can learn and assimilate and apply it quick to whatever you're doing out there. What you will learn. Before we get to that, I just want to go to the few perks of this classroom, of this online lesson that you should be aware of. This online lesson is available at any time. It is free and it's online. It's self-paced, meaning that you can go your own speed, 15 minutes. The subject is in business. Course language is English. Video transcript is in English. And the difficulty is introductory, meaning that there's nothing advanced in here. This is basic level. So anyone can actually take this course. You don't need to have a background in business or anything at all to be part of this particular course. The topics is business analytics, management, strategic management, career development, professional development, and self-improvement. What you will learn, you will be able to discover how to build new capabilities within your organization and adapt to meet changing customer needs. And you also will be capable to understand why customer makes certain purchases and how you can create products and services that solve the issues they are trying to address. You understand the logic on this? You master this 15 minutes classroom, online lesson, and the sky is the limit. Course description. In this free 15-minute Harvard Business School online lesson, you will learn how to identify customer needs through the Clayton Christensen famous jobs to be done theory and CBS Pharmacy MinuteClinic. So you are going to have real deals, real scenarios of very well known entities. Okay? The instructor that is going to be providing you these is the same Clayton Christensen. A little bit about Clayton Christensen is that was the King B. Clark Professor of Business Administration at Harvard Business School and is regarded as one of the world top experts on disruption, innovation, and growth strategy. He was twice named the world most influential business thinker and authored several books, including The Innovator's Dilemma, which lays out his theory on disruption, New York best-selling How Will You Measure Your Life? I think I already read that book. Focus on archiving happiness in your personal life. Yeah, I read that book. And yeah, I didn't remember it was him. Wow. And The Prosperity Paradox, which explore how innovation can help lift nations out of poverty. If you're if you are interested to read one of these books, you know what you gotta do. I also would like to let you know that FTC4 Production and myself, we are not being sponsored by Harvard University to provide this type of information to you. This is free. I don't have any connection with Mr. Christensen or his books or what he does. I'm not exactly trying to sell pitch you anything. This is a free course that I actually wanted to share with you, and I just gave you an introduction of the instructor, nothing else. Okay, so you have it. It's for free. You got it from FTC4 Production. Please don't forget to subscribe and give me some likes. If you have some objection or anything going on about this particular course, please share down below in the remarks. Tell us, what do you think about this? Did you enjoy it? What did you learn? Do you think it has potential? Do you think it should be longer? Do you think there are other material that I didn't cover? It's only 15 minutes, but does it have value? What do you think? Share with us. Did you take it already? Bring it on. It's Harvard. What can you lose?